Something that I've been wanting to talk about on here is jealousy within friendships, but not as in, oh, my friend is jealous of me, but from the perspective of being the friend who is jealous. I had a friend that I used to be friends with. We're not friends anymore. And you know what? For good reason, because genuinely, I don't think I could continue being their friend because of the fact that I honestly was just jealous of them. I luckily did not treat this person like trash. I know that typically when you are jealous of somebody, jealousy is just like so, it just takes so much energy out of you. It's so hateful. And I know that a lot of the times when people are jealous of other people, they treat them horribly. They're just very rude to them. I knew that being jealous of this person was a waste of my energy, and I hated feeling that way. And it was something that I really, really struggled with. So that's why I want to talk about it. I'm glad that I didn't treat this person like trash because I was at least aware that like jealousy is just like so consuming. But again, I just wanted to kind of talk about this. I am not very happy with where I am at in life currently. I have not been happy with my life for the past couple of years. And I was friends with somebody who was literally living like my dream life that I wish that I was living like at that time. Like they weren't necessarily like living the dream life that like I envisioned for like the future, like that kind of life. Like they're living like a life that like is just like very far ahead of mine, but like where they currently were at with their life is like where I wish I was currently at with my life. And mind you, this person did not have to do anything to gain this lifestyle. They just kind of had this life handed to them. Hence why I was just very jealous of them, because it's not like they had to work towards it or anything. Like that's just their life. That's just what they had. And it really, really sucked. To kind of put it more into perspective, like how intense it was, let's say this is kind of going to be a bad example because I'm going to list things that like you do have to work for in life to achieve it, but I want you to just kind of like imagine it from the mindset of like, okay, they didn't have to do anything and this is just their life. Imagine I wanted to be a lawyer and I wanted to live in this specific town. I wanted to have this kind of specific lifestyle and I wanted to drive like this specific kind of car. Okay? That friend that I was friends with had all of that. Like, they were the lawyer. They lived in the town that I wished to live in. They had the lifestyle that I dreamt of. Like, they just had every single thing that I wanted for my life, and they didn't have to do anything about it. I think this angle is a little bit better. Just imagine being friends with somebody like that when you are just like so unhappy with your life and they're just walking around every day with the life that you wish that you had. It almost just feels like it's a slap in the face, but like it's not, because that's just their life. And whenever this friend would just like talk about their life like so casually, like it was just so hard for me to just like not feel so bitter, because it's like you don't even understand like how lucky you are to have this kind of life, and it's just like the normal for you. Like your life is so casual to you, and it's just something that like I just can't have. I say that like they don't realize how lucky they are to have their life, but I honestly do think one of the reasons why I was so jealous of them is because of the fact they actually did kind of acknowledge that they lived a decently nice life, and the fact that they were grateful for their life and they were happy with their life made me all the more jealous, because it's like, okay, well, you're so happy and grateful for your life. Like, of course you are. Like, of course you are. Obviously, like, we should want people to be grateful and thankful for, like, really good lives, but I don't know. Like, it really just, like, added to the jealousy, because I know that if I was living that lifestyle, if I had that kind of life, I would also be very, very grateful and happy. And I think because of the fact that they were so happy with it and they were comfortable with their life and happy with it, it just, I guess like the happier they were with their life, the more bitter it made me. And obviously that's just not a good thing. That's very unhealthy. And I don't want to have to feel that way about a friend, but that's just how I felt about this person. I wouldn't really consider myself a jealous person. I'm not really that jealous of people. Like, I'm like jokingly like jealous of some people that like live like a lifestyle that I want, but I feel like because of the fact that this was like a close personal friend of mine, I guess, it just made it all the more worse. And I really am not kidding to you when I tell you like this person like had what I wanted for my life like that badly, like to a T. Like literally every single thing down. They just had, like, it was actually insane how crazy, like, even like little things that I wish I had, they had. Like, it was so crazy. I wanted to be them so bad, and I knew that I couldn't. And they just, ugh. That friend and I did end our friendship. We ended on mutual terms. We ended on good terms, which I am thankful for. There really is no bad blood between us. And the reason why we ended our friendship had nothing to do with me being jealous of them. Actually, they never knew that I had a jealousy issue towards them. So, you know, I think about that, and then I just think about the fact that, you know what, like, it is such a good thing that, like, we are not as close as we once used to be, and just not anymore, because I really don't think I could have gotten to a point where I was just fine with them, like, not being jealous of them. And I feel like the only way that I would just not be jealous of them is if I had a better lifestyle, and I just don't. I don't wish the worst for this person. I don't wish anything bad on this person, but I just cannot keep around somebody like that in my life, knowing how unhappy I am with my life currently. And, like, I just don't think I would have ever gone to a point where I wouldn't be jealous of them, to be honest.